Hello and welcome to this January 21st, 2011 video version of InvestEd Central's Chart of the Day. I'm Tom Boley, InvestEd Central's Chief Market Strategist, and it's my pleasure to provide you today's Chart of the Day. This Chart of the Day is brought to you by StockCharts.com, simply the web's best financial charts. Today we're taking a look at ZAGG Inc., ticker symbol ZAGG. This is about a $211 million market cap company. It's in the consumer discretionary space, and it is a very small company, so obviously it carries some additional risks. Taking a look at the chart though, technically you can see we've been in a very nice uptrend with the stock rising from a little over $2 back in mid-June all the way up to about 8.5, a little over 8.5 by the end of October. So a huge run just in that 4 or 5 month period. And since that time though, ZAGG had been consolidating, going sideways. You can see on this continuation move right here, this is a continuation gap, massive volume, huge gap up. Anytime you see these continuation gaps or breakaway gaps, this becomes very, very key support. And you can see a month later we came back down right to this level and bounced and went straight back up, which is a good sign. We failed to get through about the 870, I guess, 875 area on 3 different occasions: late October, second week in November, and then the second week of December. And then finally, you can see here in the early part of January, we did break through the 875 area. And notice that on Thursday, we came back down, tested this area in terms of price support, got down as low as 854 intraday, but then closed at 890. And notice the 20-day moving average. If you look over here, actually the 20-day moving average is sitting at 885. So we went down to 854, we were below the 20-day, we were below price support, and then we came back up and finished just above it. And you can see the volume was lesser on the way down the last 3 or 4 trading days than it was on the way up. So we made a big move up. MACD was looking great coming off of the center line. Right here you can see it pointing straight up. We were coming off the moving averages, and then on this pullback we would expect to see the 20-day moving average hold, and so far it has. Thursday's action I think was pretty bullish, with the close coming back up and finishing above price support and that 20-day moving average. About a week ago, you can see we were very overbought. We had an RSI reading up near 80. We had stochastics up in the 90s. So the stock needed a pullback, and that's what we've gotten with the RSI now down at 53. Take note of all the trips that ZAGG's RSI has had back into the 40s to around 50, and each time you can see the stock made a very nice run after it relieved overbought conditions. So on these pullbacks, when you get the RSI back into that 40-50 range, that has been where the stock has typically done very well over the course of the last several months. Notice right now with the selling the last few days, the RSI has crept back down to 53 from the upper 70s from where it was less than a week ago. So we've gotten some relief on that front, and that's a good thing. The MACD, you can see we had a couple center line tests, so stock never broke down, never really lost its bullish momentum. We did cool off for a period of time when we were overbought, but then rallied again. So I like the way the stock has been setting up. I like this sideways consolidation for a few months, consolidating these big gains. Volume trends are awesome, and with this pullback the last few days, we're now back to a level where I think it makes sense to consider getting involved. Again, it is a very small company, so it does carry some additional risks as a result of that. But technically, I think the stock looks pretty good here on this pullback with the close on Thursday at 890. The recent high up around the 1050 area should provide some resistance. So 10.25 to 1050, you could have pretty nice gains if we were to get back up there. I'd consider keeping a tight stop in. No reason for the stock to go below 850. Probably not even a close below 875. So kind of watch it closely there. Best of luck and happy trading.